We're playing the map Europe, but from my memory. And this is kind of a crazy map because, I don't know, it just kind of looks normal, but everyone's a little bit more skewed. Maybe they're a little better, maybe they're a little worse. It really just depends on if you were in this guy's memory. 95% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you want to see more videos like this, which I'll be posting every single day, please subscribe. And technically, I guess a lot of the micronations just got deleted, so rest in peace to all of them, but everyone is technically, I think, a lot bigger than they normally would be, so these are going to be a lot like bigger battles comparatively. And Ireland went down immediately, so rest in peace to them. And Switzerland is doing pretty good against Germany so far. It looks not good for these guys. Also doesn't look good for Belgium either. Oh no, Belgium does survive, but they now are a puppet. And the UK is going into France. Beautiful times. Why is Ukraine this color? I don't know. They are, it looks like about to go down. And so close. Okay, rest in peace to Ukraine. They do go down, and Montenegro is now a part of Bosnia, and Czechia is now a part of Poland. So that's pretty interesting. Ooh, Romania goes down to Bulgaria. Rest in peace. Who's this? Moldova. Oh, I did not realize. That was kind of a miss there. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. They were doing really well. They had taken over Ukraine. And now it does not look very good for Croatia. They also look a lot worse than I feel like they normally do. I guess this is Bosnia. Okay, there's Serbia. So, yeah, it does not look good for Croatia, and it looks like they will capitulate. Rest in peace to them. Yeah, this is just such a weird map to me. Wait, oh, that's Liechtenstein is here. Oh, very interesting. And we have Poland is doing really well. It looks like they're going to capitulate Germany. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Germany gets capitulated by Poland, and Poland looks really good, and now they just took over their puppet. And yeah, Poland looks extremely good, honestly, at this point. Turkey became a puppet state of Greece. That is kind of crazy. And yeah, Poland is looking really, really good. I feel like they have to be the best nation so far. And yeah, I feel like this is like also an interesting map because Russia's not on here. He just has Belarus here. Like, he just took out Russia from the entire map, and Turkey too. Like, Turkey still technically is here, but like, they're not, like, normally when I play on a Europe map, there's super big Russia and super big Turkey and like a lot of other nations that we don't need. But I feel like this is kind of perfect. And how is Luxembourg surviving and honestly doing kind of well against France? They almost, oh, and Moldova goes down. Rest in peace. But like, Luxembourg's kind of cooking. Russia gets conquered. Oh, Russia was here, but just in Kaliningrad. That's so weird. And it does not look good for Belarus. And Poland looks actually amazing right now. The Vatican went down as well. Also, I didn't realize Italy is extremely fat. Like, this is just a huge nation. Like, Italy is so much tinier normally. Oh, Italy. Oh, there's San Marino as well. Okay, so he did know San Marino. Luxembourg, again, is just absolutely cooking. I say that and then I just announcer jinx it, and it looks like they're about to capitulate. So I kind of just, announcer jinxed it. And yeah, they do not look good at the moment. They still technically are gaining land here, and Montenegro goes down. No. Oh, Spain goes down as well. And yeah, Luxembourg again, kind of cooking. This is Slovakia. Okay. Slovakia is doing pretty well against Poland. And yeah, they're kind of cooking Poland right now. Bro, Poland, there's no way. These guys were the top nation for so long, and now it looks like they're going to capitulate. And they do. Okay, wow. Poland was the best nation before, and people like Denmark are just eating up. Lithuania is eating up. And Slovakia is looking really, really good right now. Hungary just seized territory from Slovenia, so that's kind of cool. Looks like Serbia may go down from Bosnia, so they kind of got their revenge from some earlier wars in our lifetime. Albania looks pretty solid. Bro, Slovakia is so good right now, and Switzerland does get conquered. That kind of sucks. But yeah, look how good Slovakia looks. They just look amazing. And honestly, Denmark looks pretty good as well. I feel like a lot of these nations just seem to be... Oh, Austria goes down to Hungary. I also don't like this color for Hungary. I feel like this just does not fit at all. But I feel like there's... Most of the big nations in Europe itself have died. Like Germany's died, Poland's died, Spain has died, but like France and Italy are still here chilling. And like Italy basically looks the exact same thing. Like they look the same size as they did at the very beginning of this game. No, Netherlands, you guys can't beat Luxembourg. Luxembourg was so good. And it looks like a couple puppets have been taken out. Luxembourg, rest in peace. Luxembourg, you're my favorite nation. I'd say honestly right now, I don't know. I feel like anyone, again, really has a chance to win here. But I'd say Portugal is going to be my pick at the moment. Portugal is just kind of in a good spot. I like where they're at. And if they can, it might be hard for them to capitulate France. But if France gets capitulated by, I don't know, like the UK, I feel like that'd be kind of sick. And we do have a war between Bosnia and Macedonia. I didn't even realize Macedonia lasted this long. Technically, it's North Macedonia now. But Hungary revolted against Slovakia. And now Hungary's kind of cooking. Hungary is really cooking. And it looks like, oh, San Marino does survive. It's kind of crazy that San Marino is still technically still alive, even though they were inside Italy this entire time and had basically no land and no help. Damn, Hungary went hard. And Bulgaria is doing a little bit of fighting against 3 different people. Macedonia, Hungary, and Slovakia. All at the same time, kind of crazy in its own right. And they did basically just take over a bunch of land from all of them. I mean, it's not crazy, but they won all 3 wars, which is pretty cool. I just want to see some, like, wars between, I don't know, Portugal and France. Like, I feel like there's a lot of these big nations haven't done anything. Like, the United Kingdom literally just took over Ireland and they haven't done anything since. They did 2 things and now they're just kind of chilling. Okay, and there's a battle between Portugal and France, just like I wanted. But yeah, I just want to see some of these bigger nations going down or just something capitulated. Oh my God, the Netherlands is going crazy right now. And France is looking to capitulate soon, potentially Portugal. Albania does get conquered by Bosnia. And yeah, France looks pretty good at the moment. Also, just the Netherlands is going crazy. They won a 2-front war right there against both Slovakia and Denmark at the same time. Pretty cool. This is also Slovakia, so Lithuania. Okay, I don't know. That was kind of weird. England versus, or the United Kingdom versus France. Not really much is going on. A lot of stuff is happening in this southeastern corner, and I feel like nothing really matters there. Like, I don't think any of these nations are going to win. Just they're kind of off in their own corner fighting. But it does look like Macedonia, I believe, is going to capitulate. That kind of sucks in their own right, but Portugal is going crazy against France right now. So that's pretty cool. Andorra finally does get conquered. They did last a super long time for a microstate. San Marino is still technically alive. I think the Vatican went away pretty instantly. And Liechtenstein. This is insane. Liechtenstein was a 1-province minor at the beginning. They had 1 little area, and now they're huge. And if they capitulate France, oh my God. Bro, if Liechtenstein wins this entire thing, you can't root for anyone else besides Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein was the smallest nation in here at the very beginning of the game, and now they are absolutely huge. This is kind of insane. Hungary looks good. I don't know. I really just can't contain my excitement for Liechtenstein, because if Liechtenstein wins this entire thing, they would go from the smallest nation to winning this entire thing. Just absolutely insane moment here. And now they're winning against Portugal. This is just crazy. I don't even know what to say, because how is Liechtenstein doing this well? And they're going to take a little bit of land here, but very, very little compared to what they could. They're still in a very bad spot. Like, you do not want to be sitting in this spot, but they just need to get rid of some of these neighbors. I think the best place to go would be Portugal. If you can go into Portugal, I think that's the best spot to expand, but they just need to get away from all these neighbors. I think, honestly, the United Kingdom is probably the other best place to go for Liechtenstein. But Hungary is going kind of crazy. They did take out the other, like, 1-province one that was left in the game, which was San Marino. But again, it's so insane that you have a 1-province thing and now they're huge. Italy is a puppet of Slovakia. I don't even know how that happened, because how is Slovakia controlling them even though they're not next to each other? Really weird. But Hungary, it looks like, could capitulate Slovakia here. That would be, and they got Italy. So Hungary is now going really well. Like, they're in a great spot right now. I would say, honestly, let's see who's in first place at the moment. Slovakia and then Hungary. But Hungary's going to take over. If it takes over the land here, it'll probably get to a similar size as Slovakia, if not larger. So that's kind of sick. Liechtenstein is still doing well. Greece is a puppet of Bulgaria. Oh, that's Bosnia. Okay. Never mind. I was kind of confused because they're very similar colors. Bulgaria looks to be about to capitulate, and Hungary, I believe, will take over all that land. And then Liechtenstein, no. This is kind of sad. But still, Liechtenstein getting this far is crazy in its own right. I just hope they don't have to lose here, because I want them to win it all. But either way, it's a great comeback story, and the fact that they got so big is an achievement in itself. But it does not look like they're going to do well against Hungary, and it looks like they could capitulate here. Hungary is doing actually amazing. You got the UK versus I believe this is, Slovakia. I'm so confused. Never mind. Liechtenstein hasn't died yet, but they are now a puppet of Hungary. So that kind of sucks. They still are alive, but I'd say at this point, there's probably no way they survive here. I think they're going to capitulate here, which really sucks in its own right. But Liechtenstein, you guys made it far enough. And the UK is doing pretty poorly against Slovakia right now. And Bosnia is doing kind of crazy. And Turkey has also made a great comeback story. They were really, I guess not really pushed because they didn't have any land, but they were really small at the beginning of the game, and now they're kind of big. And Liechtenstein does go down. Rest in peace to them. They had a great story today. The fact they even got that big is crazy in its own right. Portugal is doing pretty well. And you have, so sad, Bulgaria is now a puppet of Bosnia. And wow, Portugal is doing extremely well. But yeah, Hungary clearly is the best nation here so far. Like, Hungary just looks honestly great. And Bosnia, oh my God, Bosnia, no way. They're taking a ton of Hungary's land now. And now it's a pretty open game to me, because if Hungary capitulates, even if they don't, Bosnia's in a great spot because Bulgaria also just capitulated. So now, like, Bosnia is pretty huge. And if Turkey could beat Bosnia, then they could take over all that land, which in its own right would be kind of crazy, like how far Turkey's gone up. But yeah, Turkey's looking really good. But yeah, I thought this would be kind of more of an evener, but clearly I think Slovakia is in the driver's seat. I guess Portugal is pretty similar size to them. Like, not similar size, but like they're not that far out of it. And especially as they're taking way more land from the United Kingdom right now, they really could get to that point. But Slovakia is just really pushing it in first place. They're doing really well. And if they can capitulate Hungary or just take a lot of land here, which it looks like they're just destroying Hungary. Wow. That is kind of embarrassing. Hungary, you just got destroyed there. But Hungary is still alive. But, look how big Slovakia is at this point. Okay, Turkey's going down to Bosnia. That's kind of cool. But, just look how big Slovakia is getting. It is kind of crazy how well Slovakia has done in this game, as they went from this really, really small nation at the very beginning to kind of being the front runner this entire time. And now they're just rolling over both Bosnia and the UK. And now they have two puppets. And there's only 3 other nations that are against them at the moment. So they are in a great spot, honestly, at this point. And you have, Turkey is getting kind of destroyed. What? Oh, I was so confused. I thought Turkey was the overlord of Greece. I was like, Greece just beat them, or Bosnia, sorry. I thought Turkey was the overlord of Bosnia, and I was like, Bosnia literally just beat them in a war. Why would they be the overlord? But I get it. They're all under Slovakia's control. Like, look at this. You have so many different nations here, all under Slovakia. And there's only 2 independent nations at this point. So I'm going to speed up a little. I'm just hoping that Slovakia can either take out Hungary or someone else can take out Slovakia. Like, that would be cool. I just want, I don't know, something interesting to happen instead of just Slovakia rolls over everyone like it looks like they will. And, oh, Bosnia did escape from Slovakia. So if Slovakia has like a little, okay, Hungary does not look good at the moment, but Slovakia is kind of getting destroyed by Bosnia. Yeah, that was not good. Bosnia looks really good right now, though. And everyone's taking over Slovakia's land. Oh my God, this is kind of crazy. Slovakia, you guys had it. You guys were so close. Oh my God, they were so close. And now, okay, they're still in first place. So they still are the leaders here, but now everyone else is getting a lot closer than they should be. And Portugal is taking over a lot of land. The UK is fighting back and taking so much land. That is not good at all for Slovakia. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because now it's like Portugal, Bosnia, and the UK seem like pretty good favorites here, because I feel like Hungary is just getting beat over by everyone and Slovakia is getting beat over by everyone. So, wow, yeah, Slovakia is done. Bosnia is absolutely insane right now. Portugal is going, okay, I was like, Portugal is doing a little bit better than I thought they would. Bosnia, oh my God, Bosnia just, it looks like took out Slovakia. Yeah, okay. Slovakia just got taken out by Bosnia. And now Bosnia is in the driver's seat. And it, oh my God, they're about to take out Hungary too. No way. Okay. Bosnia just went from like one of the weakest nations to the strongest in just a couple minutes. And now it seems like clearly they're in the driver's seat, but someone could still beat them here. And the UK is pushing. The UK is pushing. Okay, now they just got Hungary, and it looks like they're taking over a lot of Portugal's land. I feel like there's no way they don't snowball now. There's not really enough nations to fight against them. I mean, at least on a crazy scale, maybe the UK wins here. The UK is taking quite a bit of land. Okay. I think Bosnia still might be fine. Okay, the UK is going kind of crazy right now. And oh my God, everyone's taking over Bosnia's land. No. Okay, the UK is kind of going crazy. Okay, and now they're getting beat. And yeah, I don't know. I guess there only is, 4 nations left, so it has to be one of these 4. But if Slovakia comes back and this is their comeback story, this would be insane, because they went from small to huge to a puppet. But it does not look like that's going to happen. I feel like a lot of these nations are a good story. I mean, the UK was kind of also in the same situation as Bosnia and Slovakia. And like Portugal's been okay all game, and they've just kind of slowly built themselves up. But now Bosnia just took over puppet states of both the UK and Slovakia. So it's Bosnia versus Portugal. But Portugal has the best situation, because if you look at their capital, like their capital is so far away from everyone else's capital. So it is going to be a lot harder for them to capitulate, but still, Portugal just became a puppet state of Bosnia. I mean, I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit, but they're all under the same flag right now. So it looks like, I'm not going to say it yet, but because technically Slovakia is still alive here, and they're all revolting against Bosnia. So Bosnia does have to take over all this land. And okay, they're technically all puppets, but they could still potentially fight back. I don't want to let it go to them only being puppets. Okay. Slovakia is doing okay. They're still technically independent. Portugal. Okay. Slovakia is taking over more land. Portugal taking over more land. There's still a game in here. There is still a game in here. And look, I didn't want to end it too early, because I thought something like this might happen. And if Bosnia loses, that would be the craziest comeback of all time by any of these nations. Okay, Portugal is back to being a puppet. But people are taking land. People are taking land. And that is kind of all that matters. Oh my God. Bosnia. Everyone is taking land from you right now. This is going kind of crazy. If Bosnia loses this, just insane comeback stories every single time. Bosnia is slowly losing land. I mean, they do have puppets of Slovakia, but they're losing land everywhere else. They are losing just crazy amounts of land. This game is still going. This game is still going. And Bosnia does not look good at all right now. They're getting eaten up everywhere. Oh my God, Bosnia, you're not looking good. And you don't have puppets anywhere. None of these guys are your puppets. Just crazy switcheroo from having so much land to now having like basically none. You need to capitulate a nation here to take it out. Like, that's all I'm going to say. If you don't capitulate them, they're just going to keep going. You can't have them as a puppet. They need to be fully capitulated. So it looks like Slovakia could get taken down. They honestly don't look great. But Bosnia doesn't look good either. Okay, Portugal is now a puppet of the United Kingdom. And Slovakia is now taking out a lot of the UK's land. See, it's just switching in every different direction. Now the UK is a top one. And now Portugal revolted against them. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of crazy how everything turns. And now Slovakia might take out Bosnia. Just an insane game where you have basically everyone on Bosnia's side and it just keeps going. And the UK is getting pretty close to taking out Portugal. But now the UK is losing land to Bosnia. Just what is going on? It's just switching every other way. And now a little UK war against Portugal, and now they're losing. Now everyone's in the same spot again. Portugal is clearly in last place. Bosnia is clearly in first place. So it's like, it's really between these three, but Portugal is still technically in it. And each nation is independent right now, so they can all take out each other's land. And they're basically all pretty close. Slovakia, now back in it. Slovakia is very much now back in it. I'd say everyone's in this game still. I'd say Slovakia is my leader now, but there's been so many times when there's been a leader and they've just done really bad, like Bosnia is doing right now. Okay, so Bosnia, it looks like is going to capitulate. They're doing really poorly right now. Again, technically they're all still going to be alive until they actually do get capitulated or seized by someone else, but Bosnia does not look good now. And they're losing land everywhere. So I don't want to say they're out because, again, we've seen crazier comebacks in this game already, but they do not look to be in a good spot. And Slovakia is just doing really, really well. So I don't know. This is very interesting. You have Italy. Okay. And yeah, Slovakia doing well. But again, you have to take out the nation fully to capitulate them. They could always have another crazy comeback story, and that's actually what's happening. Slovakia, you just need to please take out Bosnia, because I don't want to have another comeback in this game. We can all be for these crazy comebacks, but we need to see someone capitulate soon. But okay, Slovakia is clearly in control. They're probably in control of 75% of the land. I think that's probably better than Bosnia was at a point, so they seem to really be in first place. But again, I can't say they won until they've capitulated all other nations, because these things happen way too much of them not capitulating. Okay, now they're all under one flag again, but I can't end it until they all capitulate. Okay, Bosnia is now on their own. So if Slovakia can kill them here, then we only have 3 nations left. Okay, can Slovakia do it? You guys are very close there. Okay, I guess they did not do it. All they need to do is take out one nation. And this game is so much closer to being done. Okay, there we go. There's now only 3 nations left. Rest in peace to Bosnia. And we're very close to losing these 2 nations. But again, we've seen crazy comebacks in this game. One of these could still win. Okay, now it looks like there's no one that can win but Slovakia. And come on. Okay, the United Kingdom is officially gone and hit third place. We will see if Portugal does the same. We need to keep going because, again, I've seen crazy comebacks. We will be on the front lines and see the either craziest comeback of all time or the end of this game. All right, Portugal's looking good. Portugal can still pull it off. There are 2 nations left. Either nation could win, and they're back to being a puppet. I'm still giving it time. Portugal, I will let you win. I'm giving you the time. Portugal is fighting their way back out. Portugal is looking good. Maybe the comeback is on. Maybe the comeback is on. And okay, they're continuing to push, and they're losing land, and they're back to being a puppet. Come on, Portugal. Come on, Portugal. Come on, Portugal. Rest in peace. Europe, but from my memory, ends with Slovakia being the winner. One of the greatest stories of all time.